is supposed to have been, if Newgate was being used as a, holding cells for Newgate, so prior to a trial, you'd be brought into the courts, brought through the tunnel, and then left into here to wait for your trial. And you wouldn't be in here alone. Number of ways from Newgate, they say you would have been up to 20 people.
In this little room?
In this little room. That is a maximum number. Not quite all those people all the time, and you wouldn't spend too long in here.
How long is long?
The longest I've heard is 4 weeks, but trials back then were pretty quick. I've heard about them being 8 minutes long for some, so you did move through fairly quickly.
And there was no light at all apart from this lamp?
This lamp is not original, at least I don't think it is. I found it in our cellars a while ago and cleaned it up a little bit. Likewise, well, for Newgate it's sort of a pay-for prison, for profit. So if you want anything you have to pay for it, which includes food, water, cheating, lights, having bodies taken out of your cell, and all that. Supposedly the only light you would have had would be from this hole in the roof.
So how many people would you have? Is that like for one person?
Well, the metalwork is not original as far as we can tell. Essentially added by the pub for storage. You can tell it's quite cold in here. Before they had refrigeration units, they preferred to use this room. So you keep all your barrels and your barrels of gin and whatnot just stocked in here. Of course, being Victorians that built it, they had a bit of a flair for the dramatic.
So any famous people stayed here?
I couldn't tell you about names of people who've been in here. I've heard a few stories about a couple of monks who were thrown into the holding cells of Newgate by Henry VIII, and then just sort of locked in there and never got to trial.